I'm sure people with dark and discolored gums are really affected by that condition. Now, how did you come up with the treatment gum bleaching?
You see, we are born with many features, physical features that we may not like, and we think we should live with it. The color of a gum tissue, one of the issues, in fact, I had a lady came to me, had a beautiful veneers done by one of my colleagues, and she came to me and says, is there anything can be done to change the color of the gum tissue? And I said at that time, that was 20 years ago, no. And it was bothering her, and that day was bothering me too. So 1 o'clock in the morning, a few techniques came through my mind. I just got off the bed, went to the office, and tried the technique on myself in front of a mirror. And guess what? And it worked. So then I tried to publish about the technique, and I have treated more than 3,000 or 4,000 cases. And let me show you, this is an example of one case. You see how dark it is. By the way, that could be genetic. Contributing factor, smoking has plays tremendous role, as well as the medications. So not every case has deeply but this is like a magic. This case, what I did was basically to treat the upper and lower. I just left 2 areas as a reference, these 2 areas. You can see it changed her life. She was so overwhelmed with the outcome of a treatment that she was almost crying for half an hour.
Wow.
And she waited. She was telling me she waited almost 20 years. Now, regardless of how beautiful the teeth are, when you have that dark showcase, it would totally distract from your beautiful smile. That's the reason I introduced the concept of the total smile. That means you have to have 3 elements. You have to have a beautiful teeth, you have a pleasant looking pink gum, and you have appealing lips. When these 3 elements join together in harmony and appropriate proportion, then a beautiful and attractive
smile.
That's right.
So tell me a little bit about the procedure. Is it difficult? Is it downtime, discomfort? It's painful?
Straightforward, no downtime. It just, I would say, average about 45 minutes. Again, depending on how deeply seated the pigments or discoloration. And no major discomfort. What I would do, apply some medication, and at the beginning, the gum tissue looks a little bit reddish. Within 3-4 days, become the pink color, and interesting, will remain pink color.
So it's permanent?
Permanent. I have a follow-up cases, almost 19 years follow-up, 20 years follow-up. The color will remain the same, will not change.
Now, doctor, I know that you see patients from all over the world. Why do they come to you?
A very good question. I've been fortunate to be able to help people from around the globe. In fact, I've had patients as far as Australia, Africa, Middle East, England, all over Europe, all over the United States. They come to me because of my technique. Keep in mind, for example, for discoloration of the gum tissue, I'm the one who actually invented the technique and published about it about 20 years ago. So they come to me because of my technique, because of my expertise, and because of my experience. I've treated more than 3,000, 4,000 cases from all over the world. So that, I think, that would answer your question why they come to me. And interestingly, the lady from Australia, she was waiting for 20 years to come to me. I had a lady from Ireland, was suffering for so long. So the impact is incredible. And many of these patients actually try to hide their emotion by holding a hand in front of their mouth or just retraining the muscles. So it's not only physical appearance, the psychological component is also important. And I show you the case, the lady who had heavily pigmented gums, a totally discolored gum, and I changed this color to pink. And she was overwhelmed.
Life-changing.
It changed her life.
Yes.
Entirely. So the people who are coming to me, that as I said, because of a psychological aspect, either they're getting married, finding a new boyfriend or girlfriend, finding a new job, so important events. So they want to just keep in mind, nowadays we put tremendous emphasis on how we look. We want to look good. We want to look young. And so anything that you do, like if improving your smile, it makes a tremendous, tremendous impact, a tremendous difference.
If you want to improve your smile, call today and have a one-on-one consultation with Dr. Farnoosh. I'm Amanda Latona, and you've been watching Pure Health News.